Tuesday night girls soccer at Bloomington Stadium. The Jefferson Jaguars take on the Chanhassen Storm, the second match of this doubleheader here tonight on BEC-TV. Glad you could join us for the season premiere of boys and girls soccer right here on BEC-TV. Alex Redding alongside Christy Warner in the booth here atop Bloomington Stadium. Christy, it's great to have you on as a guest talent this week. And so kind of tell the audience just a little bit about yourself and your involvement with the Jefferson soccer program for the girls.
Hey, Alex, thanks so much for having me. Yes,
That's our pleasure.
I am the mom of one of the captains. So Claire Sasma, number 21 on the defense, is my daughter.
All right, that's awesome. And in the previous match, the boys ended in a 1-0 Chanhassen win. We'll see if Jefferson can get the win here tonight and get the Jefferson fans happy. Already underway here at Bloomington Stadium. Glad you could join us for the season premiere on BEC-TV for girls soccer for Jefferson. And now kicked out of play. Well, in the last match, defense was definitely the story of that. And, well, we'll see if that is the same case tonight. Chanhassen, a very strong team defensively and offensively. 11 goals through 2 games and only 1 goal allowed. So they are definitely coming off of a hot streak, I guess you could say the least, in tonight's match. Starting goalkeepers for Chanhassen are Kayla Youngworth, and not currently in the game, Lily Benson. And for Chanhassen, Jessie Moss gets the start. And so a lot of action right now out at midfield. Both teams really aggressive to the point of attack. That's also something that we saw earlier in the boys' game, very aggressive play. And Chanhassen looking to put the pressure on here. They get a little bit of a break. Jefferson's defense trying to play some catch up here in transition. Chanhassen looking to set it up and a little bit too wide, and Jefferson is able to clear. So Chanhassen will get another throw in. Decent size showing tonight at Bloomington Stadium. And from both Jefferson and Chanhassen fans on this really amazing Tuesday night. And you know, Christy, it's been a really great day as far as the weather is concerned. Absolutely gorgeous.
That's for sure. What a great day great night to play soccer. So glad that we get to play, right? Get to watch them play. Just so lucky for that.
And of course,
this is Rachel Hall taking the ball now.
Rachel Hall tracking it down, keeping it in play. And then number 3 for Chanhassen, Elizabeth Garaby, tracked it down and still has it. So Garaby, one of the key defensive players in that backfield for the Chanhassen Storm. So Chanhassen looking to continue to generate some good offensive pressure. They've had some good drives so far early on in this match. And again, cleared out by Jefferson's defense.
Hadley Zozel, nice clear out.
Absolutely. Jefferson has had a really nice showing of defense, and so far throughout the start of this game and also the boys' game as well, they had some great defensive play. Jefferson's teams typically are pretty strong defensively, and we'll see if that will hold here with this chance for Chanhassen, and that ball goes way wide of the net, out of play across that goal line.
So, Alex, I have a fun fact for you about this Jefferson girls varsity team. Would
All
you like
right,
to hear
let's
that?
hear it. I am more than interested.
9 of these girls actually played on BYSC back when they were, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. That would be Ella Blomquist, Grace Murray, Abby Longhenry, Jada Johnson, Jolie Gunn, Hadley, Sam Goltz, Claire, and Ruby Studer. They all played on a BYSC team together long, long ago. Here they all are on varsity. It's really fun.
Definitely the chemistry is much expected tonight. A lot of good chemistry. And they're definitely going to need it, especially against a team that is riding a 11 goal out of 2 game streak right now offensively. And you know what? I think Jefferson has a good chance tonight to be a thorn in the side for Chanhassen or even get the win here tonight. But you know what? We'll see.
There's definitely the potential.
Yes, there is. And so far in this game, good chemistry from the Jefferson Jaguars. Even the boys as well, they displayed good chemistry early on in the first match this afternoon. Chance for Chanhassen was cleared out by the defense.
That's Claire Sasma with the clear.
Good job working that box down low and out of play.
Chanhassen with the corner kick.
So in the corner kick, we'll see exactly how Chanhassen wants to set this up. They've had some good looks at it. I know a couple of opportunities so far to start the game, and we're going to try and get some better chances here. They will try and find it, and it is cleared back out of the box. Jefferson trying to apply that defensive pressure to get it out of there, but good hustle by Chanhassen to try and get it back in. And a kick on the net and a nice play in front.
Nice save by Kayla.
Kayla Youngworth making the save in front of the net. And she will also put it back in play here. A good chemistry defensively, is even though Chanhassen was challenging, Jefferson did a really good job right on the doorstep.
Good job. Ella breaks it up from Chanhassen. Yep. And Chanhassen with a free kick.
So Chanhassen getting the free kick here. Jefferson looking to try and turn around and get some transition offense going. Nice play by Kayla Youngworth again in front. Transition game tonight for both teams is going to be very important, obviously, as those midfielders are going to be quite busy. And during the boys' game, the midfielders had their hands most certainly full, and it is kicked out. So Jefferson will throw it back in. And folks, if you'd like to binge soccer all fall sports season long, visit our website at BEC-TV.org and our on-demand page on our revamped website. That's BEC-TV.org. The website link is right on the scoreboard in the top left corner of your screen. And also visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/BEC-TV to also catch up on all the action this fall sports season. And tracking it down, who sent it away is Kayla Youngworth.
Jada Johnson in the middle. Here's Aya Maklet starting to bring it down the
Trying
field.
to break through the Chanhassen defense. And kicked back out by the other goaltender, Jessie Moss for Chanhassen. Moss has not seen a lot of action in yet so far for the Storm. But of course, Jefferson is looking to try and change that. They want to try and get some great setup plays going here, trying to get some of those chances going. And cleared out.
This is Lexi Evans taking the throw in for Jefferson.
Lexi Evans, only a freshman. Not something that you typically see every day at the varsity level. And Jefferson trying to get back there and hustle to take away the scoring chance that's trying to be set up for Chanhassen, and that kick goes way over the net and out of play. And number 16 for Chanhassen, Kennedy Beld with that last kick on the net that went over. And so Kayla Youngworth to send it back the other way. And, just saving it. As Beld gives it back. Trying to work out from the sideline. Jefferson trying to clear it defensively. Chanhassen still able to keep it in. Beld with a pass and cleared out for the moment.
And Aya Maklet gets it in midfield.
Nice work at midfield. One-on-one lost it, but that's a good backup play. Jefferson is now able to get it into Chanhassen territory,
Hall
and a
coming
great
down the
hustle.
right-hand side. Number 11, Rachel Hall.
Rachel Hall.
And
and it
out.
just went out. Close play on that sideline.
That's okay, we'll take that throw in.
Oh, yes. Especially it is in Chanhassen territory. It's always a good place to throw it in. Get some chances going.
Handball.
They got a handball. Metro West standings here in this very young 2020 girls soccer season sees these Chanhassen Storm playing out on the field right now against Jefferson atop the standings, tied with Chaska for first place at 2-0 overall in the conference.
And Jefferson with a free kick. Claire is going to take that free kick.
All right.
Just on the Jefferson side of the half.
So Jefferson can generate here, trying to get some offense going.
Header
the
by
standings.
Ella Blomqvist.
Bedell St. Margaret, St. Louis Park tied at 1-0. And Jefferson, Kennedy, and Robbinsdale Cooper tied for last at 0-2. So Jefferson definitely looking to add a nice
Ella
big
Blomqvist
fat W
with the
tonight.
Throw in. Sorry to talk over you, Alex.
Oh, that's all right.
And Jefferson is working it down the field. Ella throwing in again.
And again, cleared out by Chanhassen's defense, number 9. That's Taryn Gellner. So Chanhassen not wanting to give an inch here to Jefferson's offensive unit. And again, out of play. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is also being presented to Facebook Live. And of course, make sure to add us to your notifications if you're on Facebook so you do not miss when we go live this fall sports soccer season for both boys and girls soccer for Kennedy or Jefferson right here at Bloomington Stadium. Look, collision to let him play on. Chanhassen with the rush on the net, and a great save by Kayla Youngworth. Kayla Youngworth solid in net for Jefferson so far in this first half.
The header by
Oh, that's a
Rachel
great bounce as well for Jefferson. Chanhassen gonna look to regroup on,
chasing it down.
look to regroup on this one. So Jefferson, great pressure here, but Chanhassen trying to clear it out, looking for a chance, trying to sneak somebody out through the back door, and they kept it in for the moment. Trying to work it back out along that sideline, and finally going out of play. And out of play once again.
Lexi Evans will take the throw.
And Evans throw. Nice head ball there. And so Jefferson trying to get it out here. Nice job battling.
Jada Johnson in the middle. Number 12 battling with Emma Yates.
Oh, and just a little bit too far for Taryn Gellner, trying to track it down. And a good clear by the Jefferson defense.
Cleared by Ella Blomqvist.
And Blomqvist with the clear, thank you. So far, a very good defensive presence for Jefferson, also in net, courtesy of Kayla Youngworth. So like last game, we could see very well a defensive battle again, and another clear. Jefferson definitely stacking the penalty box area, making it very difficult for Chanhassen to try and get those chances. That primetime scoring area, that's exactly where the only goal of the boys game came from, was inside of that penalty box. Chanhassen trying to work in there, but Jefferson trying to keep them out, and they do a good job of contending that.
That was Jolie Gunn, number 16, forcing the Chanhassen player to kick.
All right. Well, this year's soccer season definitely brought a whole new set of challenges with the COVID pandemic, and as well, new bylaws. The Minnesota State High School League has introduced some new rules. There is no overtime for both boys and girls soccer. That is for the regular season games. And there are also no substitutions on corner kicks. Those are just some of the few rules that were added
Jada Johnson
for this season.
Scrambling for the ball here. I have to tell you, Alex, it's hard for me not to yell their names and go, go, go. It's just kind of a tough restraint here for the mom
especially
cheerleader.
Especially Jefferson they've held up well defensively, but just trying to get those transitions generated and into those offensive drives. I mean, that really, I think, becomes the focus for Jefferson moving out at this point throughout the game. But
definitely.
Yeah, if you're Chanhassen, you got to like the way that your team is coming out, playing aggressive, staying after the ball, and a nice kick.
Yep, in the box.
In the box. Almost. And taken away by Jesse Moss. Hasn't seen a whole lot of action tonight for Chanhassen, although I do expect that to change as the game wears throughout the night. And of course, Jefferson would really like some chances on that.
Yes, they would.
Oh, yes. Chanhassen trying to get it into the box, but again, some great defensive play, especially the clearing by Jefferson's defense has been put on display. It has been very well executed so far throughout the course of this game. And Jefferson look to try and get it out here. Ball does go out of bounds, but good job by Chanhassen trying to keep it in. That was number 10, Grace Fogarty. For the Storm, number 10 in the white and navy blue. Some last-second substitutions for the Storm and the Jaguars. So another great clear.
Cleared by Claire Sasma.
Yes, Claire Sasma. Really, really powerful leg on that kick.
Yes.
Jefferson's definitely going to need her, especially in that penalty box area, to get a real nice shot on net. And nice job around the goalie box.
That header didn't go where she wanted it to go.
Yeah, well, Jefferson, they are going to send it the other way, though. Keep some of that pressure off for now that Chanhassen's been putting on him so far.
Definitely.
Yeah, Claire Sasma, one of the senior captains of this very, very talented group of Jefferson girls soccer players. The ball kicked out of play, and we will get another toss in. Yeah, so great work by Jada Johnson moments ago. Contending for that ball on the sideline as Chanhassen works it back to the middle. They get a break, and that one is kicked well wide and short of the net.
Scooped up by Kayla Youngworth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fogarty trying to create a play there in the middle. Even though that they've had not much success, Chanhassen has been able to create some offensive breakthroughs when they've needed to. And again, the question is, how exactly is Jefferson going to work to create that transition game in their favor? I mean, the defense is definitely there as it is cleared way out, hits the fence. But again, it's that offensive component that has yet to be activated in this game. And of course for Chanhassen, that's absolutely no question. Your offense is definitely working very well right now. High kick, and Youngworth is going to watch it sail wide and past, and out of play past that goal line.
And Emma Nelson does a nice job of keeping Chanhassen from coming in and taking it.
Right. Yes, well, certainly indeed.
This is Aya Maklad. Almost managing to control. She's got some great footwork.
Yes, she definitely does. And especially at midfield, at a few points throughout this game, I'm also going to mention very, very crafty. Definitely not afraid to take on more than one defender at once. And so, yeah, that aggressiveness is going to help Jefferson a whole ton tonight. Something that they need right now, obviously. Go ahead and take a sneak peek of the preview for the upcoming games for the Jefferson Jaguar girls soccer team. Of course, we have the game tonight here against Chanhassen. And keeping it in play is the Storm, then cleared out to the corner. And then Jefferson will be playing right here on September 10th. That's a Thursday night game against the Kennedy Eagles right here on BEC-TV at Bloomington Stadium. The Battle of Bloomington. We'll see the boys play first. Then, of course, in prime time, we'll see the girls match. That should be a very entertaining game. Then it's on the road to St. Louis Park High School on the 15th of September. Then they are back here at Bloomington Stadium for their matches against Benilde St. Margaret, Chaska, and Robbinsdale Cooper. We'll have all those for you. They go on the road to Chanhassen. They play Kennedy again as their final home game of the regular season. And then the final away game is at Benilde. That game taking place on Thursday, October 8th, to round out the regular season for the Jefferson Jaguars. Kayla Youngworth to kick it the other way. Nice bounce.
Right. It's Abby Longhenry, number 7.
Longhenry, nice job of getting after it. But nice job by Chanhassen's defense. They got 3 players down in there. It's definitely an advantage you want to have, and they've definitely done a great job, especially creating transition opportunities. So going to the other side of the coin, taking a look at the Chanhassen Storm schedule for this year. Of course, we have the game tonight against Jefferson on the road for them. They go on the road to Benilde St. Margaret on September the 3rd in a couple of days. Then they are at home against Robbinsdale Cooper in St. Louis Park. Then they are here at Bloomington Stadium. We'll have that one for you against Bloomington Kennedy as they face the Eagles, and they go on the road to Chaska. And then they host the Jefferson Jaguars, and then the Benilde St. Margaret Red Knights.
Claire Sasma with the header in the box, defending the ball out of the Jefferson box.
Great play from her. She has really stood her ground around the goalie box. Key defensive asset for Jefferson so far. And the final game for Chanhassen on the road at St. Louis Park High School. And so Chanhassen has spent a lot of time with the ball in Jefferson territory. But again, Jefferson has been able to keep the ball out of the net so far. Sasma clears. That's a good clear. And so Chanhassen will throw it in. And it's kind of been the theme here for most of this first half. Chanhassen with the majority of the time spent in the attacking zone.
Was Ella Blomquist with the header to get it out of the box. She kind of flew in there.
Oh, and Chanhassen with an opportunity.
Come on, Claire.
Trying to move through 3 defenders, and nice defense down low by Jefferson. Oh, and the rebound is rejected in front. And the setup is going to be taken away by Jefferson's defense.
All right, Jefferson D.
A great opportunity for Grace Fogarty was shut down by the Jefferson defense.
Come on, Aya.
Chanhassen's best look of the game, and it was shut down by the Jefferson defense. And tracking it down is Kayla Youngworth. Once again, has been terrific for Jefferson, standing her ground in front of that net tonight. And so Chanhassen getting ever so close to getting the game's first goal, and shut down on the doorstep by Jefferson's defense. Jefferson, great defensive showing like in the boys match from earlier, which was really entertaining to watch as the ball goes out of play. And well, tonight we've definitely seen a lot of that, and just great team play. I know that you mentioned that a lot of these players played together on, it remind me what exactly, what league and what team that was again?
They played in the Bloomington Traveling League, BYSC, Bloomington Youth
BYSC,
Soccer
that's
Club.
right.
Yep. For a number of years, and some of the girls were on the team for, 5, 6, 7 years. Some of them were more just a couple years at the end, just before, a couple of these ages had an age group change according to the club soccer rules back in, gosh, I can't remember which year, 2015, I think.
Wow.
And so that was tough because it split up a lot of the teams, and they had to, some of the girls had to go with the older age group and some had to go with the younger. And so the girls were kind of sent all over the city, especially Claire's group. Claire and Ella Blomquist both went to play on different teams. So that was a bit of a jolt, and now they're kind of all back together because now it's high school soccer. Obviously, ages don't matter beyond, 8th grade. So
it's the skill.
Nice
and they definitely, yeah, and their teamwork skills have absolutely been incredible. I mean, especially when it has come to playing defense, and tonight they have needed that. And in every bit of ounce of energy they've had, they've done well with that defensive work. And have kept Chanhassen off the scoreboard for now, despite the fact that, as I keep saying, Chanhassen has had the majority of the time throughout this game on offense in the Jefferson zone, and ooh, a little bit too long. But a nice job.
Yeah, this Jefferson team has definitely had a bit of a rebuilding year last year, with only 4 seniors on the varsity last year. And so this year...
Oh, and that chance is shut down on the
Nice.
doorstep again. The defense coming up big
Nice block.
to stop number 13, Hudson Steer, for Chanhassen. Steer only a sophomore. And again, another great look for Chanhassen. That was their next best look at trying to score a goal, but no comprendo.
I can't quite tell who is kneeling. Is that 3?
It's hard to see with
Emma? Those darn ponytails get in the way.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I was going to say. Well, we definitely hope that she is all right.
Is that 2 or 3, Alex? Can you see?
See if our crew can get a shot. That is
that's
2.
Ella Blomquist.
Ella Blomquist.
She is
One
a
of the-
captain.
One of the seniors on this Jefferson team, getting a round of applause as she is able to walk off the pitch under her own power. That's always good. I'm guessing hopefully it was maybe a muscle cramp, nothing too serious. Definitely hydration is a factor. I know that it is warm, but it is still chilly, and it will progress that way towards the remainder of this game and the conclusion.
Oh, look at that.
Subbing in for Ella is Samara Goltz, or Sam Goltz, as she's known to her friends.
All right. Sam Goltz now the
Number
substitution
19.
in. Number 19. Look out for her. And Jefferson, for the moment, able to keep it out of the box. Long kick sails wide of the net. And again, Jefferson's defense holding true down there in that box. And Chanhassen right now frustrated offensively.
Fielded by Aya Makled. Taken away,
Yeah,
and
Makled has
Claire
definitely
kicks it
been-
back to the middle.
Yeah, very, very big, especially in the middle of the field. Very involved for Jefferson. Great ball handler, as you mentioned. And then nice hustle demonstrated by Emma Nelson to clear it. Number 14 in Columbia blue and white. Emma Nelson, one of the juniors on the varsity squad for the Jaguars. Ooh. And Jefferson's defense, nice job in the corner of that box, able to get it out. And Oglet with a
And
nice
up to
kick.
Val Panvika
Oh, and look at
in
this.
Chanhassen territory.
Best chance of the game for Jefferson.
Come on, Val.
And nice hustle by Chanhassen to keep pace and put the pressure on. Jefferson trying to set it up, but Chanhassen is able
So
to keep
close.
it away. And this long kick all the way towards the Jefferson box. Good kick by Youngworth. Back out to the middle.
And Jefferson gets a free kick as Aya Makled goes down, number 17.
Not afraid to get physical in the midfield. Definitely giving Jefferson an opportunity. Now the tables are starting to turn a little bit, Christy, for Jefferson's offense.
Seems to be the case for their kind of the way they play their games. They start off kind of conservative, and then they start to gain energy and make it a little more exciting as they get all the folks to think they're not going to do anything, right? They just like lull us into thinking nothing's going to happen, and then they
Right.
they stir up the pot for us.
Oh, yes. Yeah, nice, slow and steady, and also methodical as well. And with the amount of time that these gals have been together, of course, they know exactly what they are doing and are very, very well versed at it. And now Chanhassen on the attack. And again, another, good clear. Good clear. And out of that defensive end, Sasma's been very stout. and really the team as a whole for Jefferson. And that defensive pressure, I think, is ultimately going to pay off in the end because it has generated a lot of opportunities for them in the past. I mean, especially in the boys' game, the Jefferson defense held firm early on, and Jefferson throughout that first half of the boys' game earlier, that defense allowed their offense to kind of jumpstart and get some really good setups, some good looks. They just weren't able to capitalize. And
another free kick for Jefferson as Ayamakla is taken down as she's dribbling toward Chanhassen.
Yep, again, just absolutely fearless in the middle of the pitch. And Chanhassen now trying to keep the pressure off out of their end, and now a nice feed.
All right.
Oh! And so Jefferson clears it out. Emma Nelson, number 14. Gellner to throw it in for the Chanhassen Storm. 0-0, 9:48 to go here in the first half. Glad you could be with us here on this gorgeous night for girls soccer here on BEC-TV. Live from Bloomington Stadium as fall sports have returned. And with some great girls soccer action. Oh, Chanhassen. Oh, good kick. And Sasma right in the middle of the play to break it up defensively. That's a great spot to be. Great positioning by Sasma there on that play. Oh, and keeping it in. Probably didn't want to do that.
There was no blue player there.
Absolutely.
We need a blue player.
Long kick, and hits the top of the crossbar, and Chanhassen will score from deep. Right over Kayla Youngworth, and the Chanhassen Storm strike first.
Alex, you sound far too excited.
We gotta love those great goals. What a kick from number 11, Colleen Westerhouse, and she will get the first goal of the game for the Chanhassen Storm. And that persistent pressure paid off, and big time for Chanhassen. But Jefferson's looking to try and get it going the other way, and we're going to get a yellow card.
Chanhassen's goal was scored by number 11, Colleen Westerhout.
We also have a substitution in for Val Penvika. She was at the front, and now we have, she was in forward position, and now we have Grace Shuck, number 6.
Grace Shuck, number 6. One of the sophomores on the Jefferson varsity roster. So with the throw in again from Gellner, Chanhassen looking to generate even more offense. Nice intercept. Nice intercept by number 14, Emma Nelson for Jefferson. Chanhassen was able to get it going back the other way again. Here they go again. Oh, and looking for a setup, but it just wasn't there. And a nice play to go out and get it by Kayla Youngworth to shut it down. Grace Fogarty had some really, really nice play through the middle offensively, but just nobody was there.
Comes Grace Shuck and Rachel Hall down on the
Hall
right side.
Trying to keep it in, but it was cleared out by Chanhassen's number 9, Taryn Gellner.
So we have some substitutions. I cannot see them. They're too far away. Oh, there's Jolie Gunn coming in.
Now look at you. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to see these small numbers here from our position atop Bloomington Stadium in the press box. You know, the one thing that I always forget to bring here when I call games at Bloomington Stadium are my pair of binoculars that I leave at home, and it just eludes me every time. Ooh, right on the corner, and then vigorously kicked out and cleared by Taryn Gellner.
And nicely forced by Ayamakla.
Yeah, Mocklid.
And Jolie Gunn is going to come back and throw it in.
All right, showing some hustle.
I think the Chanhassen player is holding
Mocklid.
Aya's arms.
Yeah. Yeah, give Mocklin credit, though. You know, she has battled really hard this first half, and especially that ball handling, trying to get it in. And, of course, Chanhassen playing for the trap, and it is cleared again.
Maybe we should try something different this time.
Yeah, maybe try and get an extra jersey in Columbia blue, and now that one was cleared out by Jefferson. I think that was more of a strategic clear to try and get some breathing room and reset.
Got another substitution, it looks like.
Some more substitutions. And of course, it is still early on in the season, so both of these two teams definitely trying to find their best mojo, especially Jefferson.
This is Riley Keeler, who's just come into the game, number 26.
Riley Keeler into the game, 26. Thank you for the heads up. Mocklin chasing it down. And then kicked out and cleared by Jesse Moss. So here come the Storm. Now getting it into Jefferson territory, feet ahead, and intercepted. Back to center. Adding good pressure by Jada Johnson there at midfield. A lot of great pressure from Jefferson up the middle. Definitely could use some help on those corners, especially along that touch line. And Chanhassen continues their offensive pressure. And into the box they go with it. Nice double team by Jefferson. But Chanhassen continues to be persistent, leaking. Oh! And a great play!
Amazing
is made
block by Jolie Gunn.
Oh my goodness, Julie Gunn.
Jolie Gunn.
Oh my goodness. That was a dangerous looking rebound, possible kick in net to happen, and Gunn said, no
way.
No mas.
All right, here's Riley Keeler.
Keeler gets a little bit of a break, sends it ahead, intercepted by Chanhassen,
Gets
but
the
then
ball
she gets
again.
it back.
Passes it up to Rachel Hall.
And
she's offside.
And offside there. As the attacking player cannot be ahead of the last defending player. So we will reset play here. So Chanhassen continuing their offensive onslaught in this first half. 3:55 to go. Jefferson needing some answers offensively.
Good hustle, defense.
Oh. Great play by Claire Zasma.
I'm glad you keep saying that, because if I said it, it would sound a little suspect, right?
Yes. Take a look at that. Yeah, a little bit of the collision there as we take a look at the replay in front of the Jefferson net. This game has been physical, but to the point of where it's not out of control. Been very entertaining. Oh, and denied by Jefferson down low. And a second time, Chanhassen tried to get an opportunity going there, which they had in the box but couldn't finish. High kick is going to sail right over Youngworth for the second goal on the deuce for the Chanhassen Storm. 2-0. And that goal comes with 3:02 left to play here in the the first half. A little ahead of myself.
Chanhassen goal was scored by number 6, Annika Sather.
Annika Sather with that last goal. The first goal of the game scored by number 11, Colleen Westerhouse for Chanhassen. Again, that offensive pressure that Chanhassen has put on the Jefferson defense has been quite tremendous. And that last ball cleared out by Emma Nelson, number 14. Just going to go ahead and take a look at that last goal. Boom, right there. That is a beautiful shot, top shelf in the arc and everything. Really, really great kick as the ball now sails across the goal line out of play. Really good form on these kicks by Chanhassen. And again, Chanhassen has scored twice from deep, so Jefferson hasn't really given them much inside that penalty box, but outside of that penalty box, Chanhassen has been able to snipe a couple of goals from long range, and so that's kind of been Jefferson's defensive Achilles heel so far. 1:50 remaining in the first half. And folks, we would invite you to stick around for the second half. Coming up later on tonight between these two teams. Should be a good finish. Good pressure by Jefferson up top. And that kick sails wide and bouncing out of play. Nice job of Jefferson's defense adjusting more towards the edge of that box, especially where the previous goal scored by Annika Sather came from, trying to make some adjustments there defensively. Really nice job by Jefferson trying to shut down Chanhassen.
Oh, handball. Oh, I thought it was handball.
Oh, that looked to be. Collision in the box there. They'll play on, and it was cleared out. And again, without my binoculars, it's kind of hard to see on that far corner of the field who that exactly is. And the ball caroming out of play once again. It's Kayla Youngworth to kick it off. Approaching half a minute left in the first half here at Bloomington Stadium for the Jefferson Jaguar Chanhassen Storm season premiere of girls soccer right here on BEC-TV. Not the official season premiere, the first game of the year, but the premiere on BEC-TV. Of course, these teams have already played games. So Jefferson can try and generate something here with the last 10 seconds, but not much is developing. And so we look to go, and with that last kick, we will go to intermission with a 2-0 Chanhassen lead. A dominant showing offensively in the Jefferson zone by the Chanhassen Storm offense. Jefferson's defense got it going early, but Chanhassen's offensive persistence pays off. The story continues as we are at intermission. Stick around for the second half. We'll be back shortly right here on BEC-TV. Almost ready to begin the second half of the girls soccer season premiere right here on BEC-TV, live from Bloomington Stadium, under the lights on this gorgeous Thursday night. And along with our crew, I'm Alex Redding, and Christy Warner also joins us as a guest analyst tonight. Christy, you know, it's been really great having you here. Thank you so much for coming on.
Well, thanks so much for having me, Alex.
Right,
Trying to find ways to add value here.
Absolutely. And by the way, I could say a lot of interesting information was shared during the first half, especially regarding the chemistry of this team. And for those who might be joining in, care to fill us in on exactly the chemistry behind all the great defense that we have seen here in this game from the Jefferson Jaguars, and a lot of the great midfield play that we've also saw.
Yeah, definitely. You know, a lot of these girls have been playing together for many years, and were not able to play until just recently together again because of, you know, playing on club level teams and having to play with their age group. So now that they've got the spread of the grades, they're now able to play together on varsity. And at least 9 of these girls have actually played together as middle schoolers and in middle school games. My own daughter Claire and Kayla Youngworth played at Oak Grove Middle along with Rachel Hall. So that's some great history for these kids to be playing their senior year together.
Most certainly. And of course, it's a great night to play soccer. And of course, for Jefferson, they got some catch-up work to do, though. Down 2-0 against Chanhassen. Some great long goals scored by the Chanhassen offense. Chanhassen spent the majority of the time offensively in the first half in Jefferson territory. So Jefferson definitely looks forward to jumpstart that transition game a little bit better here going into the second half. And again, cleared out by Jefferson's Claire Sasma.
Hopefully we can get some goal scoring going here in the second half.
Jefferson's going to need every ounce of energy that they have left. Chanhassen has presented things to be very difficult for Jefferson. Now, defensively, Jefferson's been able to hold their own, but that constant offensive pressure that has been put on them by Chanhassen was a little bit more than I guess the defense could take at one given time, or 2 different times, as Chanhassen was able to exploit some areas over the middle and from deep outside the box score. So the 2 goals scored for the Chanhassen Storm. The first goal was scored by Colleen Westerhouse. That put the Chanhassen Storm on the board. And then Annika Sather with a great curving kick, top shelf, right over Kayla Youngworth to put it in for the second goal of the game. The ball trickling out of play. Folks, we'd like to remind you that you can watch all of your favorite soccer games this fall season courtesy of our on-demand page from our website at BEC-TV.org. That's BEC-TV.org, and go ahead and click on the on-demand icon at the top of the screen. And of course, our website is accessible anywhere by computer, tablet, or even your smart TV. There's all kinds of ways to watch this 2020 fall sports season. Just head over on to BEC-TV.org. And well, Jefferson, that one could have been disastrous. Kayla Youngworth a little bit too eager.
There's a miscommunication there, Alex.
A little bit of a miscommunication.
Nice kick from Kayla.
Jefferson lucky that one did not go in.
Yes, very lucky.
Very lucky. Trying to put it across over the middle. That set up just a little bit out of reach and taken away by Jefferson.
Hall.
Rachel Hall, number 11 for Jefferson. Also down there with
Aya Mokled.
Aya Mokled, yes. Aya Mokled, she has been very, very good in the midfield during the first half of this game. Very aggressive player for Jefferson. Great ball handling skill. Very involved in this match so far.
Getting the ball back for Jefferson. Rachel Hall getting a pass from Dolly Gunn.
Trying to find an opening here with some space.
Rachel.
Being chased. Oh, and a big tumble. Ball is still in play, though. They're going to play on. And then cleared out by the defense.
Hadley Zozo is going to take the throw in, looks like.
So Auckland trying to work out of a trap here. Nice move by Auckland, dangling the line and out of play. Gotta like the idea there by Auckland.
Now Aya knows her corner kicks.
Oh, she definitely does. Yeah, and that's an area in which she has been tested tonight by this Chanhassen defense, and in fact, on more than one occasion, she has been double teamed, and it certainly made things a little bit more difficult as we watch Auckland's corner kick. Right in front, Jefferson.
Oh, girls.
Possible opportunity for the offense, and now they have to regroup. One of the best looks of the game for Jefferson's offense to try and put it into the net. And keeping it alive for the moment is Chanhassen, and they will continue to move that ball in transition on offense now into Jefferson territory. Jefferson also showing some good hustle to try and take it away.
Oh, look at the moon rising over.
Oh, yes, a gorgeous, kind of a golden orange moon just peeking above the tree line. Meanwhile, the ball is sent way out of play as Youngworth goes to fetch it. And so now in play, Jefferson looking to try and generate something here. Chanhassen keeps it in Jefferson's territory and now sends it out. Or I thought it was at least sent out, or yes, it was. Very hard to tell there. I can't quite see that line from that far away across the pitch. So Jefferson able to, oh, nice head ball there. Forces Chanhassen's defense back a little bit. So Jefferson's now able to get more jerseys into the Chanhassen zone. Oh, nice aggressive play there. Nice pressure, but Chanhassen is able to turn it the other way. Jefferson defense able to clear. Ball getting close to that penalty box.
Yeah, no, I'm not totally crazy.
And nice ball right there, played by the Jefferson defense. And staying in, Auckland. Again, having to try and work through some pressure, and takes the tumble here. That's clean. And now out of play.
It's Grace Murray with the throw-in.
And Auckland kicks it down, and oh, nice head ball back into the Jefferson zone by Chanhassen.
Jada Johnson taking it through the center.
Passing it back
to Jefferson's defense.
And now just rolling right along that line and out of play. And for folks just tuning into the game, this soccer match has definitely been very interesting. Offensively, it's been all Chanhassen, but Jefferson has had some really big bright spots defensively as they try and ward off this attack from Chanhassen. And both of the Chanhassen goals came from at or beyond that penalty box. So Chanhassen definitely has shown their ability to strike deep. Auckland goes down, the ball out of play. And there is a name that has definitely been working hard tonight.
Looks like Chan's got a free kick.
Free kick coming up for Chanhassen.
Right to
Now
Kayla.
right, oh, and just past the net. Right past Kayla Youngworth, going for the home run ball, and sailing wide. So
you know, the Jefferson team has struggled a little bit with the grass field because they have been doing most of their practices on turf as they've gotten ready for the season. So the first game out was really a struggle with the speed of the ball and trying to, you know, manage the speed of the game in general because they weren't used to the grass field. So I think they're on it a little bit more tonight.
Well, of course, as the season progresses, I think they're going to get much better, especially on this playing surface. And you know what? This playing surface, you know, credit the grounds crew here at Bloomington Stadium. Very, very well taken care of, and a very, very nice field to begin the 2020 season here at Bloomington Stadium with. I got to say, very, very nice looking field. And, of course, one thing that our viewers will notice, especially that we notice, there are absolutely no football lines whatsoever on the field or pitch here at Bloomington Stadium, and that is because the high school league back in August moved the football season to the spring.
Think we're going to have football in the snow?
Yeah, you know what? I think we might. I mean, it's Minnesota. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, if you live here, I think you're pretty well equipped to live anywhere you want to across the country because we pretty much have every single extreme here that you could think of.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that, Alex. Thanks for pointing that out, that there's no football lines. I just, you know, me being a soccer fan, I didn't really even think about it.
Oh, yes. Or, of course, I'm sure it makes it much easier for all of the players out on the pitch, especially knowing where those boundaries are a lot clearer.
Definitely.
You don't have to search for their lines, which are usually painted in yellow on the field. They don't have to search for all of the football lines. And get another run in there near the penalty box.
This is not far from where Chan scored before.
Not far, and indeed that is true. You know, Chan, they've shown their ability to score this season.
Oh, nice block by Aya Makhled.
Yeah, and she has been all over the field, and she is really doing a good job at trying to create plays for Jefferson. You can see that. And, of course, for Jefferson, they're hoping the rest of the team can catch on. And a huge kick is going to curve wide. And a big blast made by Colleen Westerhouse. Now, remember, she scored the first goal of this game. And that goal was from deep. So Chanhassen trying another chance here. Oh, and she just skyrocketed that one way over the net. So some lucky breaks for Jefferson so far on the last few chances. Chanhassen has put the ball on the net. And so Chanhassen definitely continuing the offensive pressure, although Jefferson has not made it easy, and of course throughout the course of this game. That's a great kick to try and clear it out. And again, that kick made by number 21, Claire Sasma, one of the senior captains on this Jefferson squad. He's done very well defensively for Jefferson in this game. And, you know, the whole unit, by the way, as we get another look at the last shot on goal here from Chanhassen's number 16, as you can see, it just sails way over Kennedy Beld, missing the net. Oh, and breaking through, another opportunity, and just missing the net, and a possible setup. Haley Von Retzel missed the net. And we're going to go ahead and get another look here. You can see Von Retzel hustling after it here. Takes that opportunity. You know, even though she does miss, you do miss 100% of the shots that you do not take, and that's
Wayne Gretzky.
Yes, exactly.
Are you a hockey announcer in your other life?
Well, I mean, I don't get the call too often for BEC, but yeah, hockey is definitely one of my favorite sports, definitely into the NHL playoffs right now. I'm a big Golden Knights fan. I'm a Red Wings fan at heart.
Nice.
Got a lot of extended family that are in Michigan and that are Red Wings fans as well. And of course, hey, you know, the most winningest USA hockey franchise in history, 11 Stanley Cups and counting.
Just a few.
Yep. Yep. And of course, with the high school sports season underway too, in addition to hockey currently being played right now in their bubbles, it already adds to the sports influx that we've had as of recent. And of course, I think for some people like myself, who are sports addicts, very much needed.
Yes.
And especially the high school sports. You know, it's so great to come out here, you know, a Tuesday night or a Thursday night, or even, you know, for football, you know, under normal circumstances, a Friday night, watch some football at Bloomington Stadium. Always a fantastic experience. And of course, folks, if you'd like to come out and support the Jefferson and or Kennedy soccer teams at Bloomington Stadium, feel free to watch it in person yourself.
You do have to get a pass, though.
Yes, and of course, with the COVID restrictions, they're also, in addition to that pass, they are limiting the amount of people that can attend these games. There is a occupancy limit. And I think, if I can remember the number correctly off the top of my head, I think it was around 350 people total. And that includes us here in the media. That includes the people in the stands and other personnel here in the booth, plus everyone out on the field.
It's actually 250, Alex.
250.
But, yep, very close.
Yeah, a little bit of an optimistic
we wish it were
number.
more.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you know,
Yes.
one downside is that the JV and B squad teams don't get to come and see the varsity play, which is a bummer. But again, like we said earlier, it's just so nice that they get to have a season at all. So we're thankful for that.
Yes. And be thankful for what you can. That is definitely great moral. Now Jefferson trying to clear it, and they do. Emma Nelson. Again, she's played very well defensively as well.
She has indeed.
Especially on being able to clear that out. As the ball sails wide of the net, but still in play. Chanhassen looking to set it up. Oh, and
nice
a great
block.
rejected in front at point-blank range.
By Emma Yates.
Emma Yates.
Way to go, Emma. She saw that one coming. She's seen it twice, well, at least a couple of times now.
Yeah, from a mile away, I guess you could say.
Yep.
Very great play. So now Jefferson trying with that sideline trap, and the ball now cleared out of play. And again, Jefferson has had the ball only a few times in Chanhassen territory this entire half. Of course, there's still plenty of time left to generate some opportunities offensively, but they're going to need a hustle, being down two.
I'm having a tough time abandoning my coach mom instincts here, Alex. I coached my daughters playing soccer when they were little in BAA from starting at 4. So the coach sometimes comes out. I can't help it.
Yes, BAA. It's such a fantastic volunteer organization. I actually did play BAA baseball for a couple of years in high school as a junior and senior. I enjoyed the heck out of it. You know, I love the experience. And, you know, it's just a great way. I mean, apart from the high school teams, for, you know, other students in the community from a multitude of different age groups to go out and play competitive rec. And by the way, fun fact, BAA is the largest organized volunteer recreation league in the country. They're definitely playing for a reputable league. And in fact, also another fun fact, my dad is a level director for the Bantams League for baseball.
Awesome. Yeah, BAA. I mean, my kids not only played soccer, but they also played floor hockey and volleyball. There's all kinds of softball. There's all kinds of sports. It's not just soccer or or baseball.
Yes. And that one's sailing right to the mitts of Kayla Youngworth, and she makes the play again in front of the net. She's seen a lot of action tonight. So on this kick, let's see if Jefferson can get it down in, but Chanhassen sends it back the other way. Right, and so Jefferson needing some more midfield pressure to try and create some of these offensive chances to get these
Hadley's
transition plays going.
Taking the ball here from Jada Johnson, and then back to, who
but
was that? That was Lexi.
Yes. Lexi Evans, number 13. Only a freshman. Only a freshman. So she is definitely going to get substantially better as she develops throughout her playing career. You know, it takes a lot of work as a freshman to get onto the varsity roster, and she's worked hard in this game. So Chanhassen continuing to press offensively, getting some space, and that kick is going to hop and roll right to Youngworth. Nice breakthrough for the Chanhassen offense on that last scoring opportunity, but kick not there. And the ball now going out of play. Also, ladies and gentlemen, with the amended rules for the current 2020 soccer seasons for both boys and girls across the state of Minnesota, another one of the rules that we'd like to mention is that, and of course, I hope I'm not jinxing it here, but if there is a 5-goal difference, there will be a mercy rule, so there will be a running time. And of course, throughout the sport of soccer, there always is, but this, of course, is when a team that is down by 5 goals scores. Or
Jolie Gunn taking the throw in.
taking the throw in here. Jefferson finally able to get it into the Chanhassen zone. Of course, just as I say that, Chanhassen almost took it out. And Jefferson now is able to allocate some resources at midfield to try and get some of that pressure on. Ball entering Jefferson territory, and Chanhassen now being contested a little bit on offense. So Jefferson starting to turn it on here in the transition game. Running some nice passing here. And a nice play in front.
Nice hustle by Rachel Hall.
Exactly. Number 11 for Jefferson in Columbia blue and white, Rachel Hall. And chasing the ball, but not able to keep it in. Going out of bounds. It's number 11 for Chanhassen. Colleen Westerhouse scored the first goal of the game for the Chanhassen Storm.
Number 6, Grace Shuck is in for Rachel Hall, number 11.
Lexi Evans to throw it in for Jefferson. Approaching 17 minutes here in the second half on this gorgeous Tuesday night for girls soccer right here on BEC-TV, live from Bloomington Stadium. And the ball going, or thought it was going to go out of bounds for the moment, but it's kept in all the way down and now cleared out of the box. And good pressure by Jefferson, and the ball does go out of play. But that's good pressure down in that far corner in Chanhassen territory. And now, so Chanhassen is going to have to try and defend against some Jefferson plays. Oh, and that setup didn't quite go as planned. And now Chanhassen in transition with it. And a nice hustle by number 12, Jada Johnson, getting down there. And through midfield. Chanhassen on the offensive once again, approaching 16 minutes. Jefferson still down by 2 goals. And this one cleared out. So another breather for Jefferson's defense. And you know, I got to tell you, Christy, the offense has turned it on a little bit so far in this game, and Jefferson's defense has not given up a goal so far here in the second half.
They're working hard, definitely trying to come up with something for the forwards. But definitely Chan has a very powerful front line there.
Yep. And, of course, the excellent long-range ability that was put on display earlier.
Definitely.
Well, and I know that Jefferson would really love some of those long-range shots to go in.
A little confusion here on the field about whose throw-in it is. It is Chanhassen's throw-in.
It's only the third game. So some good pressure here by Jefferson, but Chanhassen on an outlet for a second. And a nice kick and clear by Claire Sasma. You can always tell where she is on the pitch with those very bright neon yellow cleats.
Yeah, when she's not playing for Jefferson, she plays for a club team called BBU, which is a merged team. Burnsville and Apple Valley United is what it stands for, BBU. And they wear highlighter yellow jerseys and black shorts, so those shoes work perfectly because they have highlighter yellow socks as well. But they definitely stand out against the, what did you call it, the Columbia blue?
Yes, Columbia blue
Is that
and
what
white,
it's
the
called?
official blue of the Jefferson Jaguars.
I didn't know that. I'm actually, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm actually an Edina Hornet. So I don't know those colors like I should, I guess. I guess the Edina Hornets are Kelly green and white. I would know that, but I feel like a traitor. They're turning off my mic. I said Edina on the wrong side of 494.
Our producer, Tom Ringdahl.
That's it. You've had it.
One of the great off-camera personalities, the director of BEC-TV. Very great to work with. So Jefferson desperately trying to keep it in here. Another strong kick, but then a nice kick back. Right, and so Jefferson trying to put on some offensive pressure. And also, Aya Mockled was over there too, lurking
Claire.
around
Claire's
in the
got a
vicinity.
step.
Uh-oh. But back come the Storm the other way.
Oh, that worked.
And the defensive pressure forced the play towards the sideline and now kicked all the way across. And Jefferson trying to get it out, and they do. They do clear and get it out of that penalty box. Another sigh of relief, but still plenty of work to do. Again, still down by 2 goals, Jefferson. Looking to continue to turn up the offensive heat. Now, they've been able to find some chances to get the ball back in Chanhassen territory as the ball sails way over and out. But again, those opportunities down low haven't really come for that offense. Except for maybe a couple of times.
So
Very
Alex,
nice showing here tonight at Bloomington Stadium, as we just saw.
So Alex, I was just going to tell you another funny little story.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so, our goalie, Kayla Youngworth, I mentioned that, a lot of these girls played on a BYSC team many years ago in their middle school years, and Kayla Youngworth's aunt was their coach. Isn't that kind of small world?
Oh, yes.
Rachel Loftus Youngworth, who is actually a teacher at Kennedy.
Wow.
She was an awesome coach. Let me just throw that in there in case anybody's watching.
All right.
Awesome coach.
Well, I'll take your word for it. I'll tell you that.
Thumbs up for Rachel.
All right. Well, there's a kick on goal, but a save made by Jessie Moss, who hasn't seen a whole lot of action in this game, especially here in the second half. But, well, even though that ball fell short of the net, I mean, it is a little bit of a confidence booster for Jefferson's offense now that they can, get some kicks going towards the net with the ball. So hopefully,
Confidence builder.
yes, exactly. And see some offense generated by Jefferson, but with that clear, Chaska making it that much more difficult. Oh,
Nice header.
nice
Claire?
header right there. Nice strong header by Claire Sasma in order to try and keep it in for Jefferson. This one bounces out of play. go ahead and take a look at that last kick by number 19, Samara Goltz. Chanhassen's number 19, Maya Girding, looking at throwing it in until substitutions were called here at the last second, so Maya Girding will head off to the bench. Number 11, Colleen Westerhouse, checks back in for the Chanhassen Storm. And she has already struck from deep in this game already. Oh, nice kick out from the corner. Wanted to set it up. Oh, and another chance is rejected. Oh, at point-blank range. Great defensive play by the Jefferson defensive unit. And so Chanhassen wanting to set it up in the middle. Trip.
That's not good.
And Emma Yates was also going for that ball as well. So that will constitute a free kick. And sending it the other way into the box. And trying to set it up over the middle, but Chanhassen cannot finish. And again, Jefferson's defense able to shut that offensive possession down. Big collision right towards the center line out at midfield. And put back in play. And successfully cleared out by Claire Sasma inside the penalty box. Clock continues to tick towards 0 as we approach 8 minutes remaining here in the second half. Jefferson has yet to answer offensively, but their defense, except giving up those 2 goals from long range, their defense, especially in the box, has been really phenomenal. As well as their ability to clear. And so Chanhassen will try and get this one here. Good hustle by Jefferson's defense, though, to get back there. And clear it out. Kayla Youngworth to kick the ball back off the other way. Approaching 7 minutes to go here in this contest. Just checking in with our producer in the truck, Tom Ringdahl, about coverage for next Thursday night, which I believe should feature Kennedy boys and girls soccer, as well as we will also be live from Bloomington Stadium next week, Tuesday night as well.
Come on, Jolie. Let's go, Jolie.
Nice offensive possession here for Jefferson. Ball running out of real estate and out of play. Good rush by Jefferson's offense there. Get a little pep in their step.
Jolie Gunn. Yep, it's Jolie Gunn bringing it down the field there.
Jolie Gunn.
She's got a really great long ball kick too. When she can get down there, she can put it in from pretty far away.
Most certainly, and as most midfielders have to do. Just have that play set up and that long range kick ability. See how she plays here, trying to create some opportunities. She'll almost an opportunity there for Jefferson's number 7.
So we have Val Panbica and, no, Abby Long-Henry and someone else going off the field, and we have...
And again, those binoculars would have come in handy.
We have Rachel Hall, I think, and Riley Keeler coming back. Yes, Rachel.
Jolie Gunn threw it in for Jefferson. Chanhassen is able to get it out of the corner. Able to get up the field with it. And still going. Look at this. But great hustle, however, by the way, by Lexi Evans. As the freshman
yes, nice job,
hangs
Lexi.
all the way down the pitch with the attacking Storm player. I believe that was number 16, Kennedy Beld, and that is correct. So we can definitely see, especially on that last play, the speed that the freshman has, especially being able to chase after that ball. Lexi Evans, good job sticking with it.
Nice pass by Jolie Gunn.
Chanhassen's able to...
She didn't find
get it
Jefferson,
out.
though. Didn't find the blue.
They did not find the blue. That ball just went by another blue jersey and out of play. 4 minutes to go here in this contest. Jefferson, of course, needing some offensive answers. Gorgeous night for soccer here at Bloomington Stadium in central Bloomington under the lights. And here on BEC-TV, we will bring you every single home game for Jefferson and Kennedy boys and girls soccer. Oh, and so here's a critical throw-in for Jefferson and right out of play. It will go back. But, however, Jefferson still is able to throw it in. We're going to go to the corner, kicking it back into the box, and coming right out to get it is Jesse Moss. Hasn't seen a lot of action until then as far as making sure that that goal is protected. And again, Chanhassen's offense has allowed their defensive unit to really rest easy and relax a lot. But, of course, their defensive unit has also been quite involved in the offensive play as well. So, I mean, not too much rest if you look at it from both of those two angles, but definitely it has been to their huge benefit. And, of course, they've been able to display this season, as I mentioned earlier, 11 goals over the past 2 games. And, of course, 13 if it ends 2-0 or 2-1 or even 2-2 tonight. Which Jefferson certainly hoping for some goals right now. And another key clear by Claire Sasma, out of bounds. A good hustle to get over there and clear it. 2 minutes left to go here in this Tuesday night girls soccer match contest right here on BEC-TV. Jefferson and Chanhassen.
Nice defense by the Jaguars there. Unfortunately, we have another corner kick, but...
Yeah, another corner kick. Everyone waiting for
16 here.
Taryn Gellner to put it in play, and she does. Oh, and in front! Great play to lunge at it by Kayla Youngworth, and gets a round of applause from the Jefferson fans here at Bloomington Stadium. Great play by the goaltender, Kayla Youngworth.
We ask everyone to exit to the north side of the stadium, and if you're waiting for your soccer player after the game.
Under a minute to go here at Bloomington Stadium. Jefferson down by 2 goals.
Thank you.
And Chanhassen continues their relentless offensive assault in Jefferson territory as we get another look at that phenomenal save. Lunging out to get it and prevent the rebound from being blasted in. And ladies and gentlemen, we would encourage you to stick around watch the remainder of this game here on BEC-TV. Also, coming up on Tuesday and Thursday night next week, we will have double headers both those nights. Double the soccer, double the fun.
And the kick is deflected over the net.
And of course, maybe one more kick from Youngworth, and no, and that will conclude this match. Chanhassen blanks the Jefferson Jaguars 2-0. 2 of those goals coming in the first half of play. And that offense, in a star-studded performance for Chanhassen, keeps their squad undefeated as they move to 3-0 on the season. And Jefferson does fall to 0-3. But, however, their defense, might I mention, Christy, they played phenomenally well. That team chemistry is definitely there. And, of course, you know, most of these girls played for so many years together, you know, and traveling, and as well as being back here on the pitch. So great to see all of that great play coming together for a really stout defensive performance.
Yeah, we're hoping for a goal next, you know, maybe next game. Just one. We'd be happy with one.
Well, I know this is a little bit of a stretch, but I am going to guarantee that I think we will see one Jefferson goal, and I think we might see multiple. And you know what? I'm optimistic about it.
All right. Well, I'll hold you to that one there, Alex.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Nice job tonight.
Yeah, you too, Christy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And of course, as the fans exit Bloomington Stadium on this gorgeous Tuesday night, the Chanhassen Storm take this match over the Jefferson Jaguars 2-0, and looking at a full moon over the city of Bloomington alongside our crew. And for Christy Warner, this is Alex Redding in the booth saying good night from Bloomington Stadium. Chanhassen 2, Jefferson 0, the final score.